something that I thought was fascinating about many of this year's Super Bowl commercials is that a lot of them were rooted in directorial styles of the past.
This is The Briefcase from Sutherland, Weston Marketing Communications. Quick conversations from everyday observations, delivering practical marketing ideas you can carry with you.
I'm Ian Buck. I'm the podcast and content production coordinator at Sutherland Weston.
The game for Patriots fans was not so super, but some of the commercials that aired during Super Bowl 60 were super, and some were super bad, and some were super weird. What's one that stood out to you?
One that stood out for me was the Squarespace ad with Emma Stone. That was such a brilliant reconstruction of German expressionistic film. And something that I thought was fascinating about many of this year's Super Bowl commercials is that a lot of them were rooted in directorial styles of the past.
What is another one that you think was a winner from Super Bowl 60?
An absolute winner is the Instacart ad.
Instacart lets you choose your bananas. Get them just how you like.
The way that was shot, the way that was written, the way that was acted, it was also phenomenal.
Were they the two glad performers on the stage that were trying to outdo each other?
Yeah, the glam rock singers.
Yeah.
I found great appreciation in the fact that they were able to get the camera work looking like it was that era.
Before I ask for one more winner, I want to ask you about the worst.
From the very moment it started, I was terrified of the vodka robots. What was up with those? The very first thing you see is this giant face with weird human red lips knocking on the screen going, ah. One of them drinks vodka and sparks shoots out from his neck.
So that's the worst. What about the weirdest?
The weirdest is one that I still quite like, actually.
What's that?
Manscaped had an ad that used Chattanooga indie artist Nick Lutzko sung the song that happens in it. A bunch of people shave off clumps of hair from their body, and the hair comes alive and it starts singing a ballad. And then before they could finish it, someone grabs the hair in a towel and flushes it down the toilet, and it's like, Manscaped.
Manscaped.
Finally, give me one more of the big winners.
I gotta go with the Pepsi ad. The bear doing the taste test and then realizing that it has a crisis of faith.
I wonder if viewers immediately recalled that polar bear was so big in the Coke ad back in the day.
I've never seen a Coke ad with the polar bear. I know, however, that the polar bear is part of the Coke ad, just from the fact that it's kind of been around.
And this is the ad that spoofed the Coldplay Kiss Cam at the end that showed the bears up on the big screen.
I thought that was very fun.
You have been listening to The Briefcase from Sutherland Weston Marketing Communications. Got a question for the Sutherland Weston team? Email us at sutherlandweston.com.